Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So today I do have a few important news to share. Just make sure you watch until the end. If you really enjoy my contents, please do like and subscribe. It's really important for me. And let's get started. So today, as I said, I'll share a good news, and this news actually got me really excited. So what happened? Hong Kong, yeah. Hong Kong shows desire to be crypto hub with the new regulations. So this is actually very important news, and it might be not so important for the whole world, but for many crypto investors, you should know how important China is. So let's forget about Hong Kong for 1 minute. Let's talk about China. Why China is important for the cryptos. So China was very big with crypto before 2021. Then what happened? They banned the cryptocurrency completely. When I say completely, it is the end. So there's no exchange, no crypto transactions, there is no crypto software development, and the crypto talents are leaving the country. So that's actually pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It's actually have a look at this information. So how important is China in the Bitcoin mining? That just gave you some ideas about why China is big in crypto. So China has the world's biggest crypto mining hub, accounting for between 65 to 70% of the total hash rate or processing power of the Bitcoin network. And guess what? After 2021 September, and it's all gone. So the exchange, I think one of the really big exchange called Huobi, that was closed. And Bitcoin mining power, all the miners, they withdrawn from China. They send their gigs to the other countries. So that's actually a big loss. So where did these people go? Where did the money go? Well, and guess what? They went to a country not so far away, which is Singapore. So in 2022, there's so many crypto events happened in Singapore, right? That's just a short list. I did just a quick Googling, and there are so many crypto events already scheduled for this year. And don't forget, there are more to come. We're just in February. So Singapore as a country, they actually take the people who the crypto people who left China, and they all went to Singapore. So just think about the talent, the money, and the investors. They left China and they moved to Singapore. And guess what? It caused Singapore to boom. So in 2022, about late of last year, I was actually in Singapore, and I was looking for a small apartment to rent because I do have some work and to finish in Singapore. And I remember at that time the rent was so high. I was looking at about $4,000 to rent a 1-bedroom apartment, and I have to take action really quickly, otherwise it would be gone. So this is what Singapore benefits from this China crypto ban, right? They take the money, they take the talent, and they take the investment. So if Hong Kong government is not stupid, right? They've been watching. They've been watching for all this, right? And they want to become Singapore. They want to become Singapore, and they want to take the investment, they want to take the talent, and they want to take the money. So let's do a little bit a deep dive into this news, right? So if you read this news carefully, right, it's actually, they start to talk about regulations. Have a look at this sentence. On Monday, Hong Kong proposed rules that would let retail investors trade certain large cap tokens on licensed exchange, a stark contrast to mainland China across its border, where crypto-related transactions are outright banned, right? So Hong Kong, it has its own currency, it has its own financial system, which is very different than the mainland China. but the Chinese investors can travel to Hong Kong relatively easy, and they can leverage Hong Kong to start their investment. So they talk about the regulations, right? And they talk about the large cap tokens. In my opinion, which is just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, maybe some other stable coins. So you can see they try to introduce some control and regulation on the cryptos. So which means crypto is back to the Chinese investors' radar. It is back, man. It is back. So that's why I say this is very, very good news, right? The missing investors, right? They're gonna back to the party. So that's actually very good news. Will this change anything tomorrow or next week? Probably not, right? It takes time for the investor to come back, but at least it started. At least it started. This is actually very, very good news. Please don't miss that. Okay, so and guys, why this news also have this regulation in here? So regulations are welcomed in crypto world. Crypto world is not like for the money laundering. It is not for any black market. It is a financial market and should be regulated. I didn't say that. It's said by this guy, CZ. So CZ actually saying Binance actually welcome more regulation so they can comply with the local rules so they can do their business. Yeah. So guys, this is the good news of last week. So now let's quickly have a look at the market. The market is not so great, guys. I have to be very honest, right? Walmart. You remember in my last video, I was saying the retail is strong and it was up in January. It is February and some data start to rolling in, and Walmart saying it doesn't look so good. It's not looking so good. The retail is down, and the people are buying less, and their profit are declining. Not good news. That's why if you look at the market in general, the Dow Jones is down, and most of the stock market are down. But look, guys, this is not. It depends on how you read this, right? In a short term, it is not good news. Definitely not good news, right? When the retail's down, the earning for the other business down, so not good sign. But this is exactly the Fed want us to be. They want people to buy less, so the inflation can be controlled. So when people buy less, right, the demand is low and the supply is high, right? So the price of the general stuff are going to be lower. So the inflation will be controlled. So this is a sign, right? The inflation, the interest rate rise is working. So in the long term, right, you can even read this as a good news, right? In the short term, you're gonna feel some pain. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.